From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 9. Presented by Amity University. Powered by RP Sanjeev Goenka Group. Century Ply. Club Prime. PolicyBazaar.com. Co-powered by Sera.
Good evening and welcome. In extension of Rahul's Panoti logic and Mamta Banerjee's Panoti logic, now a member of the INDI alliance has said that the Tejas fighter jet will crash because the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, took a 30-minute sortie on it. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? What started out as a bizarre, childish utterance from Rahul is now clearly turning out to be a carefully crafted election strategy from the INDI alliance. Because it seems to me that their hate Modi campaign is once again blinding their reason, their aptitude, and their ability to contest a general election against Prime Minister Modi on real issues. Their hate Modi campaign is now extending to even justify the abuse of the Indian Armed Forces and anyone associating with the efforts of the Indian Armed Forces effectively. I mean, think of it, to say that India's pride, the ultimate fighting display of Atmanirbhar Bharat, the Tejas will crash. Will crash because Narendra Modi sat in it and took a sortie, is an outright abuse and insult, especially when the single-seater fighter jet is an unmatched fighter jet, the best in class, the smallest and the lightest with homegrown technology, which puts its safety features above and beyond all its competitors. And you say the Tejas will crash because Narendra Modi took a sortie on it? The Indian Air Force, ladies and gentlemen, operates 40 Tejas Mk1 aircraft, and the Indian Air Force is 83 on order in a deal worth 36,468 crore rupees. As we speak, HAL that built this jet is undertaking a naval variant of the Tejas to undertake ground maritime ops. Washington has signed historic agreements with HAL to manufacture engines to make it even more powerful variants of the Tejas. The Indian Air Force is planning to phase out MiG-21 aircraft by 2025, and the roaring success of the Tejas as a replacement puts India's air capabilities in fifth gear. But all of this on one side, all of this achievement, all of this planning, and all of this rallying behind the forces on one side, and a vile and narrow comment on the other, is a study of contrast. I think it is revealing. Because beyond the politics, because beyond the campaigns and the elections, beyond the result days and manifestos, there is the eternal nation. And the forces that serve it, they are above it all. And the silence of the India alliance on these comments are deafening tonight. We must all say together, no politics over Tejas. They keep abusing the Prime Minister. Panoti one day, Papi one day, Chaukidar Chor hai one day. But in the course of targeting Modi, they are now targeting the nation, they are targeting the armed forces, they are targeting our fighter jets, and that's an absolute crying shame. That's debate one tonight, viewers. In the run-up to the election results on the 3rd, that's debate number 1. Debate number 2 this evening. Sensational details of the Prayagraj attack reveal the radicalization plot. Debating that at 10 p.m. And the Bhagyanagar debate is back in the run-up to the Telangana elections. Face off at 10:30 p.m. And here are the headlines this Monday evening on the debate tonight. India alliance runs down Made in India. Tejas says it may crash now that the Prime Minister has taken a sortie. Insulted Pulwama martyrs, then politicized the Tejas sortie. Now it's time for the India alliance to stop demoralizing our forces. Investigators reveal that 20-year-old Lareb Hashmi who attacked a bus conductor in Prayagraj was highly radicalized. From watching beheading videos to Pakistani cleric link, Uttar Pradesh ATS finds incriminating evidence.
कांग्रेस ने तो यहाँ इसको हैदराबाद बनाया, हम तो इसको भाग्यनगर बनाने के लिए आए, भाग्य को बदलने के लिए आए।
BJP's Bhagyanagar pitch, Owaisi and BRS hit out, say Telangana is not Uttar Pradesh. And the Prime Minister holds a 3-kilometer road show in Hyderabad as Telangana campaign enters its final leg. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tejas fighter aircraft is India's pride. It is our first 100% Swadeshi fighter aircraft. And the Prime Minister's sortie on the Tejas over a weekend was a statement of intent. The Prime Minister's sortie showed confidence in India's indigenous abilities to develop and build a mean machine that rules the skies. But the India alliance is in a meltdown mode. Listen to what they are saying and then make up your mind for yourself. Let's debate.
At around 11:30 a.m. on Saturday, strapping a G-suit, Prime Minister Modi walked the tarmac of Aircraft Systems Testing Establishment in Bengaluru. After being introduced to the pilot, he went on board the indigenously designed, developed and manufactured Tejas twin-seat light combat fighter aircraft. Taking the seat, he was secured to safety by IAF officials, and after giving a thumbs up to the officials indicating his preparedness, Prime Minister Narendra Modi soared into the skies, becoming the first PM to take a sortie on a fighter jet. During his 30-minute sortie, Prime Minister Modi was given a first-hand account of the lightweight, all-weather multi-role aircraft. The pride of a made-in-India fighter jet visible on PM's face. He called the experience incredibly enriching, significantly bolstering his confidence in our country's indigenous capabilities and leaving him with a renewed sense of pride and optimism about our national potential. As he touched down the runway post the sortie, his thumbs up and smile an indication of his unwavering faith on scientists, engineers, flight test crew and IAF personnel associated. The sortie has instilled in every Indian a sense of pride for our very own Tejas. But not the opposition. While one party of India alliance is predicting the crashing of the fighter jet,
আমার ভয়টা অন্য জায়গায়। যে মানুষটাই ভারতবর্ষে থাকাকালীন ইসরোর চন্দ্রযান মুখ থুবড়ে পড়ে, যে মানুষটার সাথে দেখা করার পর কঙ্কনা রানাওয়াতের মতো অভিনেত্রীর সিনেমা সুপারফ্লপ হয়, যে মানুষটার সাথে হাত মেলানোর পর বিরাট কোহলি 3 বছর সেঞ্চুরি থেকে বঞ্চিত থাকে, 10টা ম্যাচ জেতার পরেও ইন্ডিয়া টিম ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপে ফাইনালে যে মানুষটার উপস্থিতির জন্য হেরে যায়, সেই মানুষটা আজকে যে জানে চলেছে, আগামী দিনে সেই জানটা আবার মুখ থুবড়ে পড়ে যাবে না তো? এই চিন্তাটা ব্যক্তিগতভাবে আমাকে গ্রাস করছে।
Congress is unhappy with Prime Minister praising an indigenously developed Tejas.
प्रधानमंत्री की बड़ी ख्वाहिश थी कि वो आसमान को छू लें, लेकिन मैं प्रधानमंत्री से बहुत अदब से कहूँगा, आसमान से नीचे उतरिए, आकाश से नीचे आइए, ज़मीन धरती पर आइए, तभी आप देश के लोगों के लिए कुछ कर सकते हैं। हवा में उड़ते हुए आप कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे, आपने वैसे भी कोई विकास नहीं किया है।
Has the opposition taken its hate for Modi so far that now it is demoralizing our forces?
Trinamool Congress, in its hatred for Prime Minister Modi and BJP, has allowed its hatred to transmutate into hatred for India and for its forces. These are the same people who have asked for proof on surgical strike. In fact, Mamata Banerjee and TMC even said that Pulwama was fake. Pulwama never happened. It was an inside job. And now, after demanding proof from the Sena, they want people of the Sena to be casualties. Mamata Banerjee and TMC, if they have any ounce of integrity left, they must sack Shantanu Hussain for this kind of statement.
Will politics over Tejas by parties who were once infamous for defense deals, scams backfire? Let's debate.
On the debate this evening, Shehzad Poonawalla and Priyanka Tibrawal, national spokesperson Shehzad and Priyanka Tibrawal of the BJP from Bengal, Nikhil Jain, anti-BJP pro-Congress, Nahid Lari Khan, national spokesperson Samajwadi Party, Anjali Rai, national spokesperson Aam Aadmi Party, pro-TMC Anirban Banerjee, Tariq Ahmed Lari of the SP, and Akashdeep Muni. I want to start with you, Anirban. I'll tell you, I'll take a call on this. I'll take a poll on this. The Trinamool Congress has said that the Tejas will crash because the Prime Minister took a sortie in it. I mean, the degree of venom, the degree of hatred, and also the degree of frustration must be very high. You have no idea how people are reacting to this comment. But it's an official comment of the Trinamool. You can't even deny it. You made the comment.
Yeah.
You know something? I felt proud, Anirban, when I saw the Prime Minister of India take a sortie in the Tejas. Because he's backed it, backed Hindustan Aeronautics all the way. It is being exported around the world. And to say that Indian fighter jets will crash, I think is the most anti-national thing the Trinamool could do. Anirban, I'm sure you agree with me, and you should probably start with a response to my initial comments.
Yeah, I cannot help but see that everybody seems to be deliberately from the BJP side missing the basic point of it all. It was a sarcastic comment, and the Prime Minister is himself responsible for this. No matter what, we have had many Prime Ministers in the past, many from political parties that one was opposed to, might support them, doesn't matter. But Narendra Modi, by his own doings, has brought the level of respect for the Prime Minister's position to such a level that he has to face these sarcastic comments. You can't help it. Even Atal Bihari Vajpayee, one of the Prime Ministers of our country from the BJP, of course faced a criticism for his political positions, but on his personal grounds got respect.
So you stand by the comment. You will not personally or otherwise apologize for the comment. I read you there. I read you there. I read you there. I'm opening the debate. I have on the one side.
It was a sarcastic comment.
No, there's nothing tongue-in-cheek.
And the Prime Minister
how can you be sarcastic about saying
being hurled at him?
What is the sarcasm here? But what is the sarcasm here? I don't understand. I mean, Nahid Lari Khan, where's the sarcasm here? It's a most serious comment. You are saying that I think the India Alliance is losing its vote share by the day, by the second right now.
Anybody can sense the sarcasm. I don't think it was a veiled comment anyway.
Arnab ji.
I don't think it's a sarcastic comment at all. I think it's a very straightforward comment. Nahid, it's a straightforward comment. You have said that Chandrayaan failed the first time because Modi was there. You have said that India has lost the World Cup because Modi was there. And now you have said the Tejas fighter jet will crash because Modi was there. I don't think this is funny at all. Nahid.
Arnab ji, your debates are, I've often said, whenever I'm on your debates, I've often told you that your debates certainly are of international standards. And trust me, whenever I sit on your debates, I get calls from USA, Europe, various places. So your debates are really of international standards. But I'm sorry to say, if you keep debating every day on individual person's comments, how long will you continue such debates? You know, India has a population of 135 crore. If you debate on each and every individual, then you need thousands of years to, to debate on each and every individual, because every day one or the other individual will say something or the other. Anyhow, I'm not defending or saying anything, but I believe that maybe the TMC MP, maybe he must be a little confused, because the photos that were posted by Modi ji himself, it showed as if Modi ji himself is flying the fighter plane. So maybe he must have got confused. He should have posted photos with the pilot as well. पायलट के साथ भी अगर फोटो पोस्ट करते तो थोड़ा क्लियर हो जाता, कंफ्यूजन नहीं होती. बट 8,000 करोड़ के हवाई जहाज पे चलने वाले वो कहां से एक छोटे से पायलट के साथ फोटो खींचे? अर्नब जी, अगर आप होते तो आई एम श्योर आप जरूर फोटो खींचते पायलट के साथ भी. अब क्वेश्चन इज नॉट अबाउट दिस. See, I am from Lucknow, you know very well, and the defense minister, he is also the MP from Lucknow. Now, people of Lucknow is angry that Mr. Modi, that he's the MP from Banaras and he's from Gujarat. Now, the concerned minister was not there during this program. So the people of Lucknow are angry that why the concerned minister, who is also the MP of Lucknow, why wasn't he there for the program? Now, I also heard BJP people talking about insulting the Jawans and insulting the Sena and insulting the army forces. Are abhi to aap dekhiye, 2-3 days back only, what happened in Uttar Pradesh? A mother said to BJP ministers, don't do this exhibition. Martyred army officers, Shubham Gupta ji's mother sobs as BJP leader thrusts check into her hand, posing for cameras, posing for photos in front of cameras. So this is what is the reality of BJP. How can they insult the martyrdom of Jawans in Aligarh? एक जवान की अंत्येष्टि को रोका गया क्योंकि मंत्री जी के आने का इंतजार करने के लिए बोला गया, 1.5 घंटे रोकी गई. And this is the same BJP when the horrific incident of Pulwama took place. Then Modi ji was doing the shooting for Discovery Channel from 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning till 7 o'clock in the evening, when the whole country was crying for the Jawans. So BJP should not talk about respect for the soldiers and the armed forces. They are the first people who disrespect the armed forces. They only politicize. They only know how to politicize the armed forces.
Shehzad will answer your points on because he's the person on the other side. I will only respond to the first point you made. Thank you for your comments. I'm happy that people who know you in the US and others are commenting on what you say on my programs. I would only say to you, you must also introspect, Nahid, that it is extremely unfortunate that there are so many such comments from so many leaders of the India Alliance. You should have a communication strategy. Otherwise, you are always defending the indefensible. Somebody is calling him Papi, somebody is calling him Panoti, somebody is saying Tejas will crash, somebody is saying Chandrayaan has crashed. They're not going to the moot point. And you and Aam Aadmi Party are having to stand up and support these kind of things. You must say, I will not defend the indefensible, Arnab.
Arnab ji, can I answer you?
No, I'm just making a comment here. I want Shehzad to respond to you.
Just a second, I'll answer you on what you're saying. I just want to answer. Quickly I'll answer, if you allow. See, in whichever state the elections and wherever Modi ji goes, he openly says to the sitting government that they're corrupt. The government is corrupt. Now, openly he's saying, and which party is saying to another party's government that they are corrupt? The party which itself is a very corrupt party. One of the national presidents was caught red-handed accepting bribe worth lakhs and lakhs of rupees for having work done in the name of PM. So, this is one of the most corrupt
Nahid, now you took more than 10 seconds with that. You can't exhaust all your arguments at the start. I'm letting Shehzad and then Priyanka respond to you. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm opening the debate. I'm opening the debate. I'm opening the debate with Shehzad's first counter response to the first two speakers. Shehzad, is this about taking credit? A. Point number 2, why did the defense minister not sit and take the Tejas Sortie? And why the Prime Minister and the rest?
First of all, Arnab, there can be no two sides in today's debate. in a sense, today, while legitimizing superstition about this entire good omen, bad omen, panauti, shubh, ashubh, they have gone to legitimize hatred of Modi to such an extent that they are now willing to say that we wish death upon our soldiers, we wish death upon our pilots. The point is only this: Anirban is a very decent person. He's saying it's sarcasm to wish death upon your pilots, to wish that your planes crash. And Anirban is abusing the central forces during the elections, also part of sarcasm. When you question the surgical strike and the Balakot airstrike, is that also sarcasm? When Mamata Banerjee says Pulwama was fake, is that also sarcasm? When you try and attack the manobel of our armed forces time and again, which the TMC has done, is that also sarcasm? TMC today means Tejas must crash. Now, Anirban, I did not interrupt you. Anirban, I did not interrupt you. Anirban, I did not interrupt you. Anirban, I did not interrupt you.
Hold on.
I did not interrupt you. Now, let's understand the three elements in this debate. First of all, I am sorry, you should keep more track about your Lucknow MP. The Lucknow MP and the Honorable Defence Minister has already taken a sortie. Point number two. Today we were a defence importing nation. Today we are becoming a defence exporting nation. The best testament for your defence goods. Nahid Lahiri Khan, please stop behaving. Please stop behaving like I did not interrupt you, Nahid. Can you please allow me to complete? Arnab, it's difficult. I can't speak like this. Audiences don't understand.
He should have been at least.
No, I don't want to yield.
I'll be in the middle. Nahid, he didn't interrupt you, right? Nahid, when you spoke for 3 minutes 50 seconds, he didn't interrupt you. So please return the favor, no? Thank you. Yeah.
Nahid Lahiri Khan, today from becoming a defence importing nation, we are exporting defence goods worth 16,000 crores. The world is looking that India's Atmanirbhar Pratik of Tejas is so safe that even the Prime Minister, no less, is saying that I am ready to go and fly in this plane. This is what's going to save us foreign exchange. This is what's going to earn us money. But instead of that, you call upon the death of our soldiers, and you should be the last person. You said BJP ki vaccine. Has Akhilesh Yadav, by the way, taken the vaccine? You abused our scientists saying it's a BJP vaccine. Lahiri Khan ji, today for the sake of God, tell me, has Akhilesh taken the vaccine?
He has taken the vaccine.
Akhilesh has taken.
I'm 100% sure he's taken it.
Ask Arnab ji, ask him what was.
Are you supporting the death of our pilots?
3 days back.
Are you supporting the death of our pilots? Yes or no? Lahiri ji, can you please answer the question? Madam, 1 second. I'm asking a question.
No,
don't need to get so agitated, and I'm sure you have more viewers in Iraq and Iran, not in US and UK. Now let me let me speak.
Question, Mr. Punewala.
I am answering the questions of the public only. The public wants to know that why in hatred of Modi you want ISRO to fail? Why in hatred of Modi you want the armed forces to fail? Why in hatred of Modi you want the cricket team to fail? Why in hatred of Modi you want India to fail? That's what people want to know. Is this an India alliance agenda? Because the Congress leader, to last 10 seconds, today a Congress leader has said Pulwama was staged. You have said that the soldiers should die. Is this an India alliance issue? Because every person in India alliance has questioned Pulwama, has questioned surgical strike, questioned Balakot airstrike. So just like Hindu Samapti, this is an agenda of the alliance. Otherwise, AAP should condemn it. Samajwadi should condemn it.
I'd like to bring in Anjali Rai and Tariq Ahmed Lahiri into the debate along with Priyanka and Shehzad.
You're trying to raise up Pulwama every now and then and point out fingers at the opposition. What has happened in the investigation so far?
No, who did Pulwama? 1 second. Who did Pulwama?
No Congress, Nikhil on the debate with Shehzad. Yeah.
Now you are questioning whether Pakistan did Pulwama. On 27th of November, the day after we have commemorated 15 years of 26/11, and Arnab, I know the pain you've gone through that. He is saying Pulwama kisne kiya? Are you hearing the Congress?
In their point of view.
No. No, 26/11 when it happened, the terrorists were caught, they were tried, they were hanged. What has happened in the Pulwama attack so far?
No, you said it was 26/11 was done by RSS. You said 26/11 was done by Hindus. Arnab knows it better than most that the Congress party said 26/11 was done by India. Now Nikhil, who is a congressman, says Pulwama was done by India because he has to defend TMC statement.
May I, you know the question. Nikhil. Okay, Nikhil and Anjali Rai, bless you. Anjali ji, I think that, you can fight on all kinds of issues, but you can't, I mean, it's not, you're a very sort of reasonable spokesperson. I'm sure you will understand that on defense issues, when you speak against things, the whole country comes against you. And Congress is making mistakes. I don't know why you have made them your headmaster. They made a mistake, they abused Rafale. They made a mistake, they abused INS Vikrant.
Abused Rafale. It was the Congress government that started the Rafale.
Now they are... Now, I know everything. Chaukidar, Chor hai and all that. And now they are abusing, you know what, Priyanka,
because
they are
when you
abusing
buy a plane
Tejas.
for 1600 crores,
Now my
which the
point
Congress
is...
government was negotiating for 560 crores, obviously the people of the country are going to raise the question. Nobody was opposing the bringing in of Rafale. It was the Congress government that started the project. It was the Congress government that was negotiating a deal for the import of 126 aircrafts.
Can I, Nikhil, I am asking Anjali Rai of the... Is your name Anjali? Listen to me. Anjali ji, अगर देश का भला हो रहा है, सबका भला हो रहा है. 600 करोड़ के डिफेंस एक्सपोर्ट्स थे एक जमाने में, कांग्रेस के टाइम पे, वो 16,000 करोड़ हो गए. This is money that comes to the country, right? And why are we always looking at how much Narendra Modi is taking credit for? If under Narendra Modi our defense industry has become stronger, then we should be proud about it as a country. You know now, Anjali ji, I'm sure even Arvind Kejriwal is proud of the fact that Malaysia wants Tejas. USA wants Tejas. Argentina wants Tejas. Australia wants Tejas. Egypt wants Tejas. Indonesia wants Tejas. And even Philippines, Anjali ji, wants Tejas. So, why do you feel, if Prime Minister is, why is the Prime Minister sitting in a Tejas? Let me tell you why. If you see these pictures, viewers, let me tell you why, Anjali ji. Why is the Prime Minister sitting on Tejas? The Prime Minister of India is sitting on a Tejas, which is a single engine plane. Yeah. Usually Prime Ministers only fly in aircraft with at least 2 engines.
That's it.
The Prime Minister, Anjali ji, of India, Prime Minister of the largest democracy in the world, is sitting on a single engine plane saying, I trust the technology and safety record of Tejas. My God, that's a big statement, Anjali ji. Why doesn't that make you proud?
Should I speak?
Modi ki guarantee.
Yes, please.
Arnab, let me speak. If Tejas is our pride, then our soldiers are the biggest pride of our country, who give away their lives for our country. And our objection is the timing. The Prime Minister of the country is like a father figure of the country, who should be more concerned about the grieved families of those army personnel who have given their lives for the country in their youth. Instead of indulging in self-glorification, he should have visited their houses. Instead of flying high in Tejas and waving hands in the sky, he should have extended his hand of sympathy to the families of the people who are stuck in Uttarakhand tunnel, or could have visited the site, but he didn't do all these things. So the question is about being...
the question
is that people are hurt because of the lack of empathy and sympathy of BJP and their behavior. Prime Minister of the country should have more concerned about the families of the army personnel who gave away their lives, and about the people who are stuck in Uttarakhand tunnel, but not even a word from their mouth. They are not at all concerned about their lives. That's why people are hurt, and that's why political parties are making such statements. This is the reason.
Anjali ji, I don't understand.
Yes.
No, one minute. Anjali ji, I don't understand. Yes. He was. How does Prime Minister flying a sortie in Tejas to show the confidence in the technology behind Tejas compromise the ongoing rescue operations for the workers in the Uttarakhand tunnel? The Prime Minister is also equally 5-6 times a day taking personal attention of the rescue efforts there. Don't make it unidimensional. He wanted to ask you a question. Can I get Tariq before that?
No, just 10 seconds. Arnab, just 10 seconds. Arnab, just 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
She's responding to my point.
Arnab, just 10 seconds.
Let her respond to my point. Yeah.
Yeah. What did you say? Please tell me.
She's conceding 10 seconds to me.
No, she's not. That's a time delay. No, he wants to respond.
10 seconds.
No, Shehzad responding.
10 seconds, since he's conceded 10 seconds to me. 10 seconds. Ma'am, it's a question to you. Ma'am, you said PM is the father figure. Would you call your father figure coward and psychopath? Question number 1. And since you are so moved and concerned about those 5 soldiers, which we all are, can you please name 3 of them? Can you give me the names of 3 of those martyrs?
Can you name them? Why should I name them?
Anyways,
I'm not the Prime
the
Minister
issue
of
is
the country.
the
But
issue
I
is
know
that that is not mutually exclusive
Why are you
from
asking
us
silly questions?
successfully
As
testing
always, you
the
just
Tejas
ask
and
silly
demonstrating to the
questions.
world.
You want
The
to
two are not
divert
mutual.
everybody from the topic. You want to divert everybody from the topic.
How?
You always do like this. Yes. How?
You want the
Why you are
Tejas to
asking me?
crash.
Then
Because the
we
BJP
don't
does not
want-
have empathy.
No,
Let's
not
assume
at all.
BJP has no empathy.
No, not
Still
at
you
all.
want Tejas
We
to
never
crash.
said this. We
Let's
don't
assume the
want that.
BJP is
Who
the
said
least
this?
empathetic
Who said
party
this?
in the entire
Did we
world.
say this?
You
Did
want
we
Tejas
say
to
this?
crash.
Did we say this? Did we say this?
You
That's
just
what
said it.
Trinamool
Did
said.
Kejriwal said this? Did I say?
But that's
Then
what-
condemn it.
Why are you
Then
blaming
condemn
us?
it. You are a
Why
partner
you-
with TMC.
No.
You are a partner with TMC. Condemn it.
Anybody can
Condemn
say
it.
anything. You can't
Condemn it.
stop anybody. You can't
Condemn
stop
it.
anybody. But we have...
No. It's not
we
anybody
have
can say
not-
anything. If a
we-
BJP person would
no.
have said it, you would have condemned it.
It's his wish,
Condemn
whatever.
it.
I think
Condemn
whatever
it.
he said, it was...
You believe in it?
should ask him.
Do you want
or
Tejas to
you
crash?
You ask his
Do you
party
want it to
members.
crash?
Who asked? You ask, why should we want this? Tejas is definitely...
You are in an
our pride.
alliance with them, man.
Tejas
I'm
is,
saying,
but,
I'm saying,
but the soldiers,
okay, 1 minute.
the
Now I
army
gave you the time.
personnel, yes.
You see, Tariq Ahmad Lari, I need to get you into this. मेरा यही रिक्वेस्ट है तारिक लारी एंड आकाशदीप मुनि दैट अपने पॉलिटिकल डिफरेंस को छोड़िए सच बात बोली जाए प्रियंका टेब्रेवाल तो द कांग्रेस एलाइज जो इंडिया अलायंस के है दे डिड एवरीथिंग टू रूइन इंडियाज इंडिजिनस डिफेंस प्रोडक्शन कैपेबिलिटी बिकॉज दे ओनली वांटेड यू नो तारिक लारी दे ओनली वांटेड टू import things and by importing things they used to make money
production in India while the Rafale deal that
because it was negotiating it took 30 years 1 minute Priyanka I'll just say it took 30 years for Tejas to join the fleet in the Indian Air Force.
Aircraft did not exist 30 years ago. What
yes,
is
because Congress was busy in Bofors. No,
it took a couple of
they
years.
were busy in Bofors.
Tabrawal versus the others.
Bofors was 1989. Rafale was in
yes,
late 2000s.
We understand how much hard work you had done in defense. You were busy in Bofors. You were busy in Bofors for so many years. You never wanted that the country should excel. And now you are questioning, you are saying timing. See, they had once again questioned the same thing in 2019 in the Pulwama attack. That's why in February, so the convoy and the vehicle which was attacked, where our army people, our soldiers were there. So these suicide bombers, they didn't ask us that it is the month of February. Should we attack them now or later? And then when we gave a reply back, then they said that, you know, it is the timing because the 2019 elections are there. So now look at them. Whatever Modi does, it's a pain to them. Whether it is the vaccine, whether it is abrogation of 370, whether it is, abolition of the Teen Talaq, everything is a pain for them. Those who said we will not take vaccines, इन्होंने line में लग कर vaccine ली. Then you said ये तो बीजेपी की vaccine है, तो बीजेपी की vaccine से कोई मरा नहीं. You were the number one to stand there in the queue and take the vaccine. So it is just that whatever the Prime Minister does, they have to come, they have to scream, they have to yell. And people like Anirban from TMC, see, you cannot depend now, just mark the statements of Shantanu Sen, whatever he said today. This can be a criminal conspiracy. They can stoop to any level. They can stoop to any level. Because they just don't want that the Prime Minister of our country, as Modi, is unacceptable to them. So they can always hatch any kind of conspiracy.
Okay, Tariq Lari. Tariq Ahmad Lari ji. Can I just make one point to you? If you want a complete guarantee on how to lose the 2024 elections, if you want a guide how to lose 2024 elections totally, how to be finished in the 24 elections, my suggestion to you is to continue to do what you are doing. You are against all symbols of national interest, nationalism. You are against Har Ghar Tiranga. You are questioning who was behind the Pulwama attack. You are abusing INS Vikrant. You are abusing the Navy. You are abusing Tejas. You are compromising and doing politics or Amar Jawan Jyoti flame. You are against the new parliament of the country. You are abusing the army chief. You are calling Army General Bipin Rawat Sadak Ka Gunda. Then you are saying, like Rahul Gandhi is saying, that our Jawans are getting beaten up by the Chinese. It's a copybook.
Arnab, are you more concerned with the
and every
words
time
or
you
the
do
fact
it,
that a Jawan?
Tariq Ahmad Lari, every time you do it, people are getting angry. नहीं नहीं, लोग बहुत गुस्सा है तारिक लारी जी, आप सुन लीजिए। आप कभी जाइए, लोगों को पूछिए, आप ऐसे ऐसी चीजें कहते हैं, आपको क्या लगता है? आप जाके लोगों से पूछिए। आप मुझे मत, मेरी बात मत मानिए, आप लोगों से पूछिए जी। क्वेश्चन तो है, बहुत बोलने को है, मगर आप बिल्कुल जवाब दीजिए प्लीज, बेशक।
पहले मैं आपको आंसर दे रहा हूँ, लोग उसी से सुन लेंगे अर्नब भाई। पहली बात है, इंडिया अलायंस में हम अभी है नहीं, ये बात तय है, क्योंकि अखिलेश जी ने जो इंडिया अलायंस ने जो 14 पत्रकारों के ऊपर बैन लगाया तो वो बैन हटा दिया। इट्स नॉट श्योर दैट वी आर पार्ट ऑफ इंडिया अलायंस और नॉट। पहली बात ये ध्यान रखिएगा।
दैट इज ट्रू।
दैट इज इंडिया अलायंस के किसी भी वक्तव्य से समाजवादी पार्टी का कोई मतलब नहीं है। दूसरी बात, हमको यह भी बुरा लगता है कि जब एक मुख्यमंत्री कहता है कि हम तो बाबर और औरंगजेब को ही टाइट करने के लिए सत्ता में आए हैं, ये भी बुरा लगता है। ऐसा नहीं है कि नहीं लगता है। और रही बात जो कुछ लोगों ने कही कि वो गए तो इस वजह से वो हार गए, वर्ल्ड कप हार गए, तो प्राइम मिनिस्टर के प्रेशर में वर्ल्ड कप हार गए। अब वो क्या है क्या नहीं है वो बेहतर वो लोग जानेंगे।
बाबर और औरंगजेब के लिए इनको क्यों बुरा लगा? बाबर और औरंगजेब से आपका क्या रिश्ता है भाई साहब?
मतलारी को ले रहे हैं, हमको इसलिए बुरा लगा। हम कह रहे हैं हम
बाबर और औरंगजेब आपके क्या है?
हम कह रहे हैं कि हम
बाबर और औरंगजेब आपके क्या है? मान्यवर आपके क्या रिश्ता है उनका?
पुणे वाला भाई,
आपका रिश्ता
ये
क्या
अच्छी
है?
चीज
वो
नहीं है।
आक्रांता तलवार की नोक पे आपको कन्वर्ट किया,
अकबर को टाइट करने आ रहे
इसीलिए
हैं,
तो आप
सत्ता में मुसलमान को टाइट करने के लिए आ रहे हैं,
लहर से लारी बने,
डेवलपमेंट के लिए नहीं आ रहे।
आप लहर से लारी इसलिए बने क्यों? औरंगजेब ने तलवार दिखाई।
आप मुसलमान को टाइट करने के लिए आ रहे हो और अडानी अंबानी को ढील देने के लिए आ रहे हैं।
लहर सिंह थे,
आप ढील दे रहे हो अडानी अंबानी को पैसा कमाने की, दलाली करने की।
आप लहर सिंह से लारी बने औरंगजेब की वजह से। आप औरंगजेब का क्यों नाच रहे हैं?
आप तारिक अहमद लारी को टाइट करने आ रहे हो।
आ गया भाई इसमें?
आप इस देश के 40 करोड़ लोगों को टाइट करने आ रहे हो। ये बाकायदा
आपको टाइट करने की जरूरत नहीं, जितना टाइट करना था औरंगजेब ने कर दिया था,
जबान किसी की नहीं रुक रही है भाई। शहजाद भाई, जबान किसी की नहीं रुक रही है, पूना वाला भाई,
जबान
किसी की नहीं रुक रही है।
के क्रैश का बोलेंगे,
जबान रोकना चाहिए।
अच्छा चलिए, बाबर को कुछ बोला तो तेजस क्रैश करवाएंगे।
सत्ता में आए हो भाई, आपको तो वैसा कोई मतलब है नहीं, लेकिन मैं पूछ रहा हूँ, आप मुसलमान को टाइट करने के लिए सत्ता में आए हो, जवाब दोगे? जवाब देना चाहिए कि नहीं देना चाहिए? मुसलमान को टाइट करने के लिए आ रहे हो।
Come back to the issue. Come back to the issue.
On the issue. अगर कोई कुछ बोल रहा है इंडिया लाइन का,
I'm not discussing Babar.
Babar is done.
I'm not discussing Babar.
On this issue.
You are not discussing Babar. बाबर पे डिस्कशन नहीं होगी। बाबर पे अलग डिस्कशन। No, 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 one minute. Priyanka, you also
समाजवादी पार्टी is not concerned. समाजवादी is concerned.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Even if you swear, I won't. My question being, Nahid Lari Khan and Tariq Ahmad Lari, ये बहुत ही, you see, I'll tell you one thing. देखिए, to distract from the issue, you have many strategies. First strategy is, Arnab point पे सवाल पूछ रहा है कि आपने इंडिया के डिफेंस को कॉम्प्रोमाइज क्यों किया। इस पर आपने नोटिस की नाहिद लारी खान भी बिल्कुल चुप है। इस पर आकाशदीप मुनि चुप है कि इस इशू पर सवाल ना किया। नहीं। इस इशू पर हम ज्यादा सवाल करेंगे, सब एक्सपोज हो जाएगा। नहीं।
अर्नब जी, एक बात मैं बताना चाहता हूँ, आप अगर मुझे अलाउ करें, 10 सेकंड अलाउ करेंगे।
No, why was the Tejas project not completed when Congress was in power? What was holding you back? Why didn't you allocate the money for INDI
upon the Bharatiya Janata Party?
Why were you constantly wanting to import from Czechoslovakia to Paraguay?
Nationalism can be well understood when you question the martyrs. You want to know the names of the martyrs. You want evidence that they died. You want evidence. You want evidence of that. This explains your nationalism.
Does this photo? And this photo has to stop
for last 30 years.
Today. If the photo has to stop, and you have fought against this photo since a long time. Do you know? You have fought against
I can't hear anyone now.
This is the same that Bharatiya Janata Party is doing. With this Upadhyay thing going to the wailing mother of Captain Shubham.
Akashdeep, I can't see you. You're one tiny window inside a tiny window. I can't hear you. I say this,
I'm sorry.
This is not a photo op. I want to run the pictures again full frame on the screen, and I want to say one thing. Please understand, this is not a photo opportunity. This is the Prime Minister of India. He knows that when he flies a fantastic single-engine aircraft, across the world, every media will cover it. He knows the world is going to be watching. He knows he will get the attention. He's not sitting around having chai and pakoras in his house like previous prime ministers have done. Every single day, he's working in the interest of the country. And you people should also understand, Nahid Lari Khan, instead of being small-minded about it, that this is national service. Anirban, if you're jealous, you're jealous. No, so he's getting the attention for a right reason.
Every ex-prime minister ate pakoda and chai in their houses. Do you say even Mr. Vajpayee did that?
I need the windows, boss. I can't debate like this. I need the windows, directors. Tariq Lari.
And the Prime Minister was the one making the sortie. Look at the visuals are playing right now.
What justifies
Tejas marketing man? We congratulate him for being a marketing man. He's not a Prime Minister of our country. He doesn't act like one. He doesn't care for the people.
Prime Minister, because you are the Prime Minister of India who used to go to foreign countries.
Let me please answer this question on a chair.
People.
मोदी जी तो 50% पूरी दुनिया का डेवलपमेंट कर रहे हैं तो इंडिया में आए
आप जरा अपने सवालों का जवाब ना दे आप
ना ऐसी बात
तारिक एक सवाल को 10 बार दोहराइए मत। मैं आपकी बात को समझ रहा हूँ लिसन टू मी नाउ।
ऐसा नहीं है।
आई एम टेलिंग यू वो 9 साल में डेवलप नहीं हुआ। मेरी बात सुनिए
ऐसी बात है ये लोग करने लगता है कि पूछिए नहीं।
Shouting 9 years
बफलर पहनकर बैठे और कह रहे हैं कि
don't shout. Tariq, listen to me. Tariq, listen to me. जीवन में एक चीज होती है कॉन्फिडेंस, है ना। हमारे प्रधानमंत्री ने नाहिद लारी खान जी हमारे फोर्सेस में कॉन्फिडेंस डाली है कि आप कर सकते हो। ये ऐसी प्लेन है, इसमें मैं एज प्रधानमंत्री हैव टेकन अ सॉर्टी, दुनिया भर को बता दी कि इसके पीछे हमारी कॉन्फिडेंस है। एक प्रधानमंत्री मोदी और एक दूसरी तरफ सुनिए नाहिद जी, दूसरी तरफ थे एके एंटनी बने रक्षा मंत्री। एके एंटनी बन गए रक्षा मंत्री 2006 में। उनको पूछा गया एंटनी जी व्हाट इज द फ्यूचर ऑफ द तेजस प्रोजेक्ट, व्हाट इज द फ्यूचर ऑफ तेजस प्रोजेक्ट।
We should expose those behind the
Anthony
attack.
said, can he be quiet? Like going on like a monotone behind me. Why don't you listen to me? AK Anthony said, you see, I get very anxious about the future of the project. I don't have any confidence in the project. This was the comment of Anthony. तो मुझे पूछ रहे हैं कि 9 साल में बना नहीं, 9 साल में नहीं बना, मगर आपके जब आप 10 साल यूपीए 1 और यूपीए थी तब क्यों नहीं बना? आपने रोका क्यों? You know why? I think because the Congress wanted to import Chinese made aircraft. क्या पता उनकी क्या अंडरस्टैंडिंग थी उनके पीछे?
Commission.
I don't know what is the understanding. Was it a commission? Was it something else?
It is commission.
30 years it took for the Tejas to join the fleet in the Indian Air Force. Shame on the people who allowed that.
Why is SP man answering for Congress? But he just said.
I want Nahid Lari to answer. Nahid.
SP is answering for Congress.
गुमराह ना करिए, ये चाइनीज मेड एयरक्राफ्ट नहीं है।
अरे पर आपने अभी बोला कांग्रेस से कोई रिश्ता नहीं है, आप कांग्रेस का जवाब दे रहे हो।
मैं गुमराह कर रहा हूँ
जो आप कह रहे हैं, पब्लिक को गुमराह।
मैंने कहा कि आपकी जरूर कोई षड्यंत्र होगी।
चाहे कह रहे चाहे राफेल चाइनीज मेड एयरक्राफ्ट है।
मैं make one big disclosure on your channel. One big disclosure. 10 seconds. 10-second disclosure.
He's made an accusation. He's made an accusation. Am I going to let the accusation go just like that?
No. You must first answer the accusation.
Should I not counter the accusation? I say this, तारिक अहमद लारी जी, इधर की उधर बात, इधर से उधर घुमाना, ये आपका प्रोफेशनल काम है। मैंने सवाल में ये कहा और नाहिद लारी जी इधर मुस्कुराए रहे कि उनको पता है कि आप ही मिसकोट कर रहे हैं। आई एम सेइंग
इंडिया अलायंस किसको,
मुझे नहीं पता इंडिया अलायंस में क्या हो रहा है।
वो आपको सब
आई डोंट नो, जिम्मेदार हैं आप, जिम्मेदार हैं आप, एक अलायंस है, नाहिद लारी जी जिम्मेदार हैं।
हम लोग तभी बैठ रहे हैं जब बैंड उठाया गया। इंडिया अलायंस से तो हटाया नहीं, अखिलेश जी ने हटाया। इसका मतलब अखिलेश जी इज नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन इंडिया अलायंस। सो पहले तो ये कंफर्म करिए, इसको पहले ये
आई थिंक सो
कि इंडिया
for right reasons. I agree with you.
I agree. I don't know. आप नाहिद लारी जी को पूछिए।
चले मत जाना अभी 2 महीने बाद।
नाहिद लारी जी को क्यों पूछे हम?
No, you see,
मैं का जानता नहीं हूँ। जब 14 रुपए से बैंड हटा रहे हैं और इंडिया लाइफ
Anyway.
14 पैसे बैंड नहीं
You
हटाया
still want to go
तो
and
क्या हो रहा है
fight
इसका?
with them? I don't understand this. May I bring one important fact on the table?
I wanted to...
Arnab, it's a very important fact. I promise.
Name a person on the other side and come
Nikhil. I want to bring a fact to Nikhil.
Okay, Nikhil,
Nikhil will be exposed in 10 seconds on your channel. 10 seconds Congress will be exposed.
On 3.
10 seconds. Nikhil said Rafale project hamara tha. We were bringing Rafale. Congress officially did a press conference and said, why you ignored Eurofighter? Congress asked Center. They were batting for Eurofighter. Randeep Surjewala. Nikhil, आपके चेहरे पर 12 क्यों बज गए?
When were the negotiations for Rafale started? The Rafale negotiations started during the UPA era.
Why were you batting for Eurofighter? Why were you batting for Eurofighter? Why were you batting for Eurofighter? Why were you batting for Eurofighter?
Companies not considered. If you're saying that Dassault was giving the plane to us for 3 times the price what the Congress government was negotiating, you should have looked at.
You just said you just said we brought Rafale. You just said it. In the beginning,
I've lost the audio. I'm not getting any audio of what
you slowed it down, yeah?
Do you have
slowed
any
it down.
answer on
you
why
slowed it
you
down.
bought the
I'm making a
aircraft
direct
for 3 times the
accusation.
price
You did not want
compared to
Tejas.
what the Congress
You
was
people
negotiating
did
it
not
for?
want Tejas. You did not want Tejas. Anjali ji,
I can't hear
I'm
your
telling
audio.
you, ये कांग्रेस का कभी सपोर्ट मत कीजिए. ये कांग्रेस किसी की नहीं है. ये वाड्रा कांग्रेस को तो किसी की भी नहीं है. मैं आपको एक बात बताता हूं. आपके पार्टी, your party has been started by an Indian citizen. You may agree or disagree, but do you know that Congress party was started by foreign nationals? ये भी आपको पता होना चाहिए. Anyway.
Yes, Congress धोखेबाज रही है.
Now my question is, Anjali ji, 8 years viewers, 8 years. Anjali ji सुनिए, 8 years. Congress did not agree on which electronic system should be put in LCA prototype 1. मतलब जो काम 8 दिन में हो सकता है, 8 महीने में हो सकता है मैक्स टू मैक्स, कांग्रेस 8 साल में कंप्लीट नहीं कर पाई. क्यों? क्योंकि वो विदेशी टेक्नोलॉजी चाहते थे. They don't want स्वदेशी टेक्नोलॉजी.
विदेशी नेतृत्व, विदेशी टेक्नोलॉजी.
जिनके लीडर्स.
Am I wrong? अंजलि जी, am I wrong? मैं गलत कह रहा हूँ.
Let me
आत्मनिर्भर कैसे बनेंगे?
Let me speak.
लीडर तक आत्मनिर्भर नहीं है तो
इनको चुप कराइए प्लीज.
अंजलि जी, I let you speak. Go on.
मिग 21 तो बाहर से ही आया था भाईजान.
अंजलि जी,
can you hear me? Yes, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can't understand you.
Loud and clear, yes.
The way you give decisions on every issues, and you're just pro BJP and pro Modi जी, वो अच्छा नहीं लगता है. आप शो को मॉडरेट कर रहे हैं. आपको इस तरह से जो है निष्पक्ष तरीके से आपको बात करनी चाहिए. आप तो हर बात पर डिसीजन दे देते हैं कि ये इसलिए नहीं हुआ, वो उससे. और चाय पकौड़े खा रहे थे आज तक के प्राइम मिनिस्टर अटल बिहारी जी भी चाय पकौड़े खा रहे थे. कैसी बातें करते हैं आप. आपने तो सभी को डिमीन कर दिया. दिस इज रियली सैड.
वाजपेयी जी named Tejas as Tejas.
Such a person like
Tejas name was given by Vaajpayee.
Anjali ji, my question was, do you disagree? One minute. Let Anjali ji complete. Anjali ji, do you disagree that the Congress government delayed the induction of Tejas into the Indian Armed Forces? Do you agree or disagree with that? मैं अच्छा हूँ, बुरा हूँ, मैं जजमेंट करता हूँ, मैं प्रो मोदी हूँ, ये सब छोड़ दीजिए.
देखिए उन्होंने क्या किया, क्यों किया, ये आप कांग्रेस के स्पोक्स पर्सन से पूछिए. बट ये डेफिनेटली बात है कि समय के साथ साथ उन्नति होती ही है. आप क्या बोली जा रहे हैं? आप क्या बीच में बकबक करते हैं? आप थोड़ी देर चुप रहा करिए. बेकार में उधर अर्नब की तरफ मुंह करके हंसना, कान में बात करना.
वो जो कह रहे हैं मैं नहीं जानता.
शहजाद दो.
आप जरा ढंग से बात करना सीखिए, समझे? आप हमेशा बदतमीजी करते हैं.
Tejas crash करने वाले Tejas crash करने वाले को नहीं
देश के प्रधानमंत्री से जलन की बात.
इस तरह की बात नहीं होती.
देश का प्रधानमंत्री जो है.
आप अंजलि जी, लेट अंजलि जी कंप्लीट. अंजलि जी आप बोलिए. प्रियंका वेट. अंजलि जी कंप्लीट एंड देन नाहिद कंप्लीट.
देखिए क्यों उन्होंने देरी की, क्या हुआ? देखिए ये फिर बकबक कर रहे हैं। प्लीज आप थोड़े मैनर सीखिए शहजाद। आप इतना अच्छा मफलर बर्बरी का पहन के आए दिखा रहे हैं, इतना वैसे स्वदेशी करते हैं बात और वैसे विदेशी यहाँ पर दिखा रहे हैं।
मफलर
तो शुरू किया, लेकिन आप हमारी नकल कर रहे हैं। हाँ, आप इतना महंगा 30-40 हजार का आप यहाँ पे स्कार्फ पहन के शो ऑफ करने आए हैं, हीरो बन के बैठे हैं। तो आप इतना हीरो बन के आए हैं, ये हीरो पंक्ति किसी पार्टी में दिखानी थी, ये यहाँ क्या करने आए थे?
मफलर कौन पहनता है?
बातें स्वदेशी, भारत की बातें
भारत का है
और
इंडियन है।
हमारा देखो स्कार्फ, हमारी देखो कपड़े पर अपने देखो, क्या आप बर्बरी पहनकर प्रमोट कर रहे हैं उसको? आप क्या उसमें आपको कोई कमीशन मिलती है क्या? तो आप चुप रहे थोड़ा, और अगली बार से वो जो पीले से स्कार्फ पहन के आते हैं ना, वो बीजेपी वाले वो पहन के आइए। हाँ, तो वो पहन के आइएगा। बीच में ये भारतीय मतलब आप कॉपी पहन के आए हो उसकी, आप नकल पहन कर आए हो क्या? कैसी बातें करते हो आप? तो आप थोड़ा सा
मैडम कनॉट प्लेस से लिया हुआ है।
I think Republic is the only channel where debate can start from Tejas and end with Mafna. But I'm saying Republic also the only channel where you can start by fighting and have a good laugh over a point like that. Well, this has been a fascinating debate, ladies and gentlemen. But I promise you, Nahid, next time I'll try to avoid any such comments of the opposition. But you also tell everybody to avoid making such comments. On the other side, ladies and gentlemen, the radicalization, the incident very much like the Kanhaiya Lal case out there, the most unfortunate case of radicalization involving a 20-year-old student called Lareb Hashmi in Prayagraj. Details of the story and the worrying aspect of it in a few minutes.